Hey, what's going on out there? I'd like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So I've been getting asked questions lately. I get asked a lot of questions, and I appreciate the questions that I receive because they come at me fast and they come at me often. So I really do appreciate being able to answer people's questions. The other day, someone mentioned to me balance transfers. And what I'm going to discuss in this video is balance transfers. And I'm going to talk about why I'm not a fan of balance transfers. I'm not pro balance transfers, and I'll tell you why. But before I get into that, I want to talk to you all. Look, there are levels to credit cards. There are different tier levels to credit cards. If you're new to credit cards, you probably don't really understand that. The more you start to learn about credit cards, you'll understand that it is levels and that it doesn't hurt to start at the bottom and work your way up. Because, I get a lot of questions and they're regarding credit cards because some people, they want to go from the bottom tier to premier credit cards like in a snap of a finger, and it doesn't work like that. Sometimes you got to work your way up. Now, for some people who were gifted a good or excellent credit score, they may be able to pull it off. All you have to do is look around and you will find some people who were gifted a good or excellent credit score because they were someone's authorized user, which is a great thing. That helped them be able to put themselves in position to win. Me, I had to get it the hard way. I had to go through it the dirty way. I didn't grow up with financial literacy. I grew up on the east side of Buffalo. Anyone who knows anything about the east side of Buffalo, New York, you will know there's a lot of poverty, and it always been poverty, even when I was growing up. So there wasn't really a lot of financial literacy around. Honestly, I used to be afraid of credit scores. I used to be afraid of credit cards. I didn't want to check my credit score and find out what my credit score was because I always assumed it would be so bad that it would embarrass me. So once I finally started learning and coming to the realization that I needed to have a credit score in order to get some of the things I desired in life, I decided to learn about it, and I decided to soak up as much knowledge and information as I could regarding credit scores, regarding credit cards, and I expect you all to do the same. We're all in this together. I always tell people that when they come by this channel, we are all on the same journey. We may be in different places of the journey, but we are all on the same journey. We all have to manage our credit cards the correct way. We all either have to build up or maintain a credit score. We're doing one or the other, because if you're not doing one or the other, honestly, you're going backwards and your credit score is decreasing. But I just wanted to share that with you all. I wanted to share that because I know this channel does attract a lot of people who are new to learning about credit and credit cards. And I want you all to know you are not in it alone. Everyone who's watching this video and commenting on this video, they're in it with you as well. So feel free to go through my videos, go through other videos on YouTube. By the way, shout out to Sledge. Check out Sledge Inc.'s channel. Sledge, he's very knowledgeable when it comes to credit cards. So be sure to check out his channel. I love to shout Sledge out because when I first came on YouTube, really no one showed me love. I'm just being honest. So I want to return the favor and help other people who are new to YouTube and building up their channel. So check out his channel whenever you get the chance. He has a lot of good information, actually a lot of great information about credit cards. So do that whenever you're done with this video. Be sure to head over to his channel. I'll put his link in the bio below just so you can check out his channel. But getting into the video, when it comes to balance transfers, I am not a fan. I was reading this CNBC article, and I'll post a link below in the description box. And in this article, it basically highlighted balance transfers. For people who do have a high credit card balance, it mainly was targeting millennials and Generation X and, just younger people. But it was telling them about balance transfers, how they may be beneficial for people who do have credit card debt on a card with a high APR. And it was telling them it may be a good idea to switch over to a credit card that offers 0% APR as an intro bonus for anywhere between 12 and 21 months. And that's cool. It sounds good. You transfer over one debt and you transfer it over to somewhere where there's no APR. So your debt is not picking up interest. And I know some of you may hear that and you probably like, hey, that's a good idea. I know for a fact that some of you watching this video are pro balance transfer because I seen some of you comment on previous videos regarding it. But I am not a fan of it. If you're a fan of it, that's cool. But I'm not a fan of it. I'm going to tell you why. The main reason why I'm not a fan of balance transfers because I don't believe in transferring debt. It's still debt. No matter how you look at it. Yeah, it's not picking up interest, but it's still debt. And this is just a personal thing. It's just a personal opinion. It's a personal feeling. But I have a feeling that some of the people who do decide to do balance transfers, they transfer over to a new credit card with that 0% APR, and they just forget about it. They forget about that credit card debt. So yeah, the debt is not picking up any interest while it's sitting in that account. However, they're forgetting about the debt. So maybe they're just paying the minimum, or they're not really just trying to pay it off with the urgency that they would if it remained on the credit card with the high APR. Now, when it comes to these credit cards, a lot of people, they don't care about debt. Just look at the numbers. Just look at the credit card debt numbers. And that's cool. Everyone is entitled to do what they want to do. But this is about why I'm not a fan of them. Me personally, I would rather someone start chopping down on that debt that they do have on that credit card with a high APR. Let's say you have a credit card balance of $5,000. Start chopping down on that $5,000 with any free money that you have roaming around. And that's my advice. Balance transfers, you know, they may work for some people, but for the average person that's carrying credit card debt, they're probably not going to work for them because they're not really going to have a sense of urgency in paying off that credit card debt, especially when they know they're backed by a 0% APR. And plus, when you transfer over to a new credit card, that can affect your credit age because you're opening up a new credit card, and that kind of sets your credit age back. Of course, your credit score will start to increase with time, but it kind of sets back your credit age. So you want to be a little cautious when it comes to balance transfers. Like I said, I'm not pro balance transfer, but I know a lot of you watching are. So really, it all comes down to your decision. I can't tell you all what to do. I know some of you come by and ask me for my advice, like, hey man, should I do this or should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? But the truth is, you have to use your own discretion when it comes to these credit cards and your credit score. That's the only way you're really going to learn about what works for you and what helps your score and what hurts your score. But anyways, check out that article when you get a chance. I didn't want to read the article on here, but the article is in the description box below. Check it out when you get a chance. But anyways, if you're new here and you're feeling the vibe, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video. I post weekly. I post multiple times per week, and you don't want to miss a video. So hit the all notifications button. Some people always say, hey, I didn't know you posted. Well, turn on all notifications, and hopefully, I said hopefully because the algorithm don't always alert you, but hopefully it will alert you and let you know I posted a new video. And this goes for every single one of you watching. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate the comments you left on my previous video. I appreciate every single one of you who has something positive to say. You come by, you give your advice, you give your input. Just know that it's appreciated. Look, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit that like button to show support. I really appreciate you all for stopping by, all right? I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right?